First, I'm going to start with a simple interrupted suture. So I'm going to take a bite with my forceps, and then I'm going to put the needle through both sides. And then when I have it on both sides, I'm going to do throws. I only did about 3 throws for this one, and you just want to make sure there's not too much tension and that your knots are square knots so that it doesn't slip when in an actual patient. And then I'm going to be moving on to the simple continuous, which this one you're going to start off like a simple interrupted, but instead of cutting, the suture, you are going to take a bite out with the other, like you would normally do when you're starting the suture. You're going to take a bite, go out at both sides on the skin, and then you're going to pull it through, and you're going to kind of make a loop, and then you're going to continue down. Um, and then whenever you're at the end of your suture, or I guess the incision line, you're going to pull it through, and then you're going to make a loop where you're gonna, when you do your throw, you're gonna grab the loop and pull it through to tighten the knot. You want to do that at least 6 times, but for the video, I only did it 3 times. And then now I'm going to move to a forward interlocking. This one, again, you're going to start like it's a simple interrupted. You're going to go through both sides, do a couple throws, and then when you take a bite to continue the suture, when you pull it through, instead of going underneath the loop that you've made, you're going to kind of go in the middle of the loop that you made to pull it through and make that knot for, or not necessarily knot, but make that tension for the forward interlocking. And you're going to continue this same method as you go down the um, the suture or the incision line. When you get to the end, when you want to tie it off and finish up the suture, and again, you're gonna bite both sides, and you're going to pull it through. But instead of going through the middle of the loop, you're gonna go underneath the entire loop, do your throw, grab the loop, and pull it through so that you can get that knot. And then you're gonna do that a few times as well. The next one I'm going to be doing is the cruciate. This one, pretty simple. This one, you're going to again start like you're doing a simple interrupted. You're going to take a bite, you're going to go through both sides of the skin, but instead of doing a throw, you're going to take your needle and you're going to go to the other, you're going to take another bite with your forceps and you're going to go through both sides of the skin and you're going to pull it through. Now, this is where you're going to do your actual throws. So when you come through the other side, you're going to be kind of like on the bottom of the, I guess you could say, the bottom of the incision, and you're going to do a throw and you're going to go diagonal where your tail is, grab it, pull it, and then tighten it like you're doing a simple interrupted type throw. And you're going to do that a few times, and then you're going to cut the tails, and then you're going to move on to the next one where again you're going to go through both sides of the skin with one bite, and then with the second bite you're going to go from the top to the bottom of the incision, and then once you're through the second part you're going to go diagonal, grab the tail, do your throws 3-4 times as needed.